here today to work out with me. My name is Jill Baird. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you. I really appreciate that you're here working out with me. I know you have a lot of options when it comes to fitness, and it means a lot that you choose to work out with me. Today we have an upper body focused strength workout with some high intensity, heart rate, but low impact moves built into between our circuits. You will need a light set of dumbbells. I recommend 3 to 5 pound dumbbells. There will be some options for balance in our workout, a whole lot of sweat, and just promise to feel good when you walk away from your workout. Okay, we're gonna get started with a warm up. Join me in a march. So we're just gonna begin to march our feet and pump our arms. And I'm not sure if you can see her in the camera, but this is my trusty assistant, Fiona. Fiona is a senior dog. She's about 13 years old, but she likes to join in on the fun for the workouts. All right, we're here for 4. Jumping jack in 3, 2, 1. So step jacks. So we're gonna step the foot out to the side as we bring the hands up overhead, just beginning to get the blood flowing in the shoulders here. Continue to get the blood pumping in our legs, get our heart rate elevated a little bit. We're here for 4. We're going to take it into some side steps in 3, 2, watch out for the tripod, and 1. So we're just going to step 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left, and you can pump your arms here as you take those steps. The lower you get, the more you work into your buns and your quads, but it is early in our workout, so if you prefer to stand upright as you take those steps, stand upright. Just make sure all 10 toes are facing forward. Let's go 2 more in each direction. So after this last down and back here, we're going to come into some butt kicks. So my palms are shoulder height, and I'm rowing my elbows back, squeezing my shoulder blades as I kick my heel into my butt. So this opens up the fronts of our upper leg, the quadricep muscles, warms up our hamstrings, which are the muscles in the back of the upper leg. And again, gets our heart rate going, opens up our chest a little bit here, warms up our upper back. We're here for 4, coming back to a march in 3, last 2, and 1. So this time, we're gonna lift our knee and bring our palms to our knee. So it is February 10th today when I'm filming this class, and it is 85 degrees at my house. I live at the coast. It is 85 degrees. I don't know what that is Celsius. I know the rest of the world is a lot better about knowing those metric conversions. I'm gonna have to look that up, but it is hot. We're talking summertime hot here. So I'm gonna get outside and go for a little hike when I'm done here. All right, we're gonna take it into seal jacks in 4. Get some good vitamin D, 3, 2, and 1. So it's the same, step the feet out to the side, but then this time you imagine that your hands and your arms are those seal flippers. And this is such a good chest opener. So if your pinkies come in towards one another as your hands come to center, your thumbs rotate back, and it just opens up the chest. And if you sit in front of a computer or you use a phone a lot, we tend to hunch forward. And this is a great move to counteract that. All right, we're gonna come to the back of our mat or our space for some monster walks. And if you're not sure what that is, don't worry. I'm going to show you. So we're going to do those monster walks in 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to come back to your mat, the back of your mat or space. You're going to come down and do a little bit of a squat. Tip your tailbone under. We're going to take a big step out with the left foot, step the right foot in. Big step out with the right foot, step the left foot in, and so forth. So after 4, we're going to take it backwards. Kind of like a little zipper here. And then we'll just keep moving forwards and backwards. You can add some sprinter arms here if that feels good. And if the backwards is too much for you, just take it forward. Just turn around when you get to the front of your space and take it forward. But the backward is really good for us. Again, it works into our buns and our hamstrings. All right. Be here for about 1 more trip up and back. I'm going to do 1 more round of those butt kicks. We're just going to do a different arm variation here. So I'm going to bring my arms overhead as I kick my heels into my buns. Here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Grab your dumbbells. If you need a sip of water, take a sip of water. We're going to be working in 30-second increments, and we're going to be isolating each side of the body. That's all you need to know. Grab those dumbbells. We're going to start out with a lateral raise hold. So I'm going to hold my left arm out to the side, and I'm going to raise my right. That's where we're going to start. I'm going to get the timer started. You meet me. Pull your belly button back in and up. Extend that left arm directly out of your left shoulder. You can have a little bend in the elbow. You might want to have a little bend in your knees here, but make sure that that core is turned on. So we're going to do this move on the right, and then we're going to do a second move on the right, and then we'll move to this on the left. And that second move on the left. Okay, shake your arms out. Second move is an upright row. So I'm going to hold that left palm at shoulder height. My elbow is a little bit higher. And then I'm going to row the second side. So think about zipping up a jacket here with that right arm. And then make sure that that left shoulder is down and back in its socket. So isometric hold on the left, and then a dynamic move on the right. So now we're going to switch to doing those same 2 moves, but on the other side. So my right arm is going to come out into that lateral hold, but I'm not going to do it until I hear the bell. So drop your shoulders down into their sockets. Extend the right arm out, straight out at the right shoulder. Exhaling to lift, inhale to lower. Ooh, that's getting heavy. If you ever need to put the dumbbell down and just do the raise, you can do that. Holy moly. Okay, so that upright row, my right elbow is going to be bent, and I'm going to hold that dumbbell at my chest. And then I'm going to zip the zipper with my left. I don't know if you can hear Fiona, she's snoring. All right. Now, switching to the other side, we're going to, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. What did I just do? Did I do the wrong side? Okay, we're gonna lift with the left arm. think I might have just done the wrong side with that upright row. You do you, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna hold my left arm up and I'm gonna row with the right. What number of circuit are we on? I think I did the wrong side. It's okay, you stay even. So keep that elbow, that stationary elbow lifted. If you need to put those weights down for a minute, put the weights down. So we have one more side. So I'm going to be working my left arm. So my right arm is going to be extended in the hold. And I'm going to lift and lower. Oh, my shoulders are on fire. If you need to put that dumbbell down, you can put it down by your side, right? Do what's right for you, no ego. All right, so then this time I'm going to have that hold with my right upright row, and I'm going to row up and down with the left, so zipping up the jacket. And again, you can always lower that right arm. Relax your shoulders, even though that elbow is elevated. All right, put those dumbbells down. We're gonna shake out our arms here. Woo. All right, arms are already feeling like noodles. And we're gonna come into a lower body, low intensity, but low impact, high intensity move. So what we're gonna do is fire feet. So you're gonna step your right foot out, then your left, right in, left in. We're always gonna lead with the right, and then the next 30 seconds we'll go on the left, and we're gonna do that 2 times through. So I'm gonna get the timer ready. So come into that ready athletic stance, step the right foot out, left, right in, then left in. So right, left. And the lower you are, the more you work into your buns. And you could always speed it up once you have the hang of it. Shake those arms out. Get the blood flowing back into those arms, right? All right, so now we're gonna start on the left. My left foot is gonna step out first, and then my right. All right, get in that ready position, knees bent, tailbone slightly tucked under. See if you can get a little bit lower or a little bit faster. Maybe you stay on your toes and you lift your heels. All right, we're gonna do that one more time on each side. And then we're gonna be back in another circuit with those dumbbells. All right, so my right side is leading this time. Your core a little tap, make sure it's turned on. Keep your gaze forward. I caught myself looking down there. There's no reason to look down. There's nothing down there. All right, one more time, leading with the left leg. Getting my heart rate up here. This is the purpose of this move. So left out, left in, left out, left in. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then get those arms pumping here, because we're going to be working them again in just a minute. Actually, less than a minute. All right, you grab a sip of water. I am going to get our timer going again. We have 2 new moves for this circuit. Number 1, the left arm is going to be held in a 90-degree angle, like a mid-bicep curl. And I'm going to curl with my right arm as I lift my right knee. Second move, this left arm is stationary. I'm going to bring the dumbbell to the front of my right shoulder, and I'm going to tap out as I bring the dumbbell overhead, okay? And then we'll switch to the other side and repeat it. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells, meet me with that left arm bent 90 degrees, grounding through that left heel, squeezing the left glute in, and then curling on the right. Exhale to work, inhale to lower. And if the knee lift doesn't work for you, you can kickstand those right toes. Really have to focus on pressing through that left foot and then lifting the left inner knee. Okay, so the left arm is going to go up. If yours can't go up, you're just going to hold it at your shoulder. Bring the right dumbbell to the front of your shoulder, and then we're going to lift to bring that bicep in line with the ear as the toe taps out to the side. Good place to check in with your shoulders to make sure they aren't creeping up towards your ears. Exhaling to lift, inhaling to lower. Okay, so now same thing on the other side. 90-degree bend in my left elbow. Palm faces up towards the ceiling. And I'm going to curl and march on the left-hand side. So excited to get outside and go for a hike after this. Don't get me wrong, I love doing these types of workouts. They're so good for me, and I always feel so good afterwards. I mean, I feel good right now doing it too. It makes me feel really strong. But, oh man, there's something about being outside in the sunshine, isn't there? Okay, right arm is straight up, bicep in line with the ear. And then I'm going to press the left and tap the toes. Press and tap. Make sure your core is turned on. What does that mean? Well, those front ribs are drawing down and they're knitting in towards one another. And then your belly button is pulling back, in and up. Tailbone slightly tucked under. Okay, I'm not going to mess us up this time. We're back to the curl and march on the right hand side. So my left elbow is bent. The right arm is extended. I'm going to really press into that left foot. Squeeze the buns on the left and lift the kneecap. So what that means is I'm squeezing that quadricep in order to balance. So yes, my foot is pushing down into the ground, but everything else is lifting up. All right, so this time left arm is overhead. I'm going to bring that right dumbbell to my shoulder. Make sure that that left bicep is back in line with my ear. And then I'm going to tap out as I press the dumbbell and then come back as my feet come together. And you can always take the tap out, you can always take the balance out and just have it be a hold move with the upper body. Okay, switching it out. So that right elbow is bent 90 degrees, hugged into the side, shoulders down and back into their sockets. That left dumbbell starts at my hip, and I'm squeezing that bicep as I curl the dumbbell up to my shoulder. And lower with control. And again, if the march, the knee drive isn't right for you, you're going to take it out of the equation. All right, last time in that overhead press. So bring the left dumbbell to the front of your left shoulder. You're going to tap out as we press up, like you're punching the ceiling with that left palm. Keep the core engaged. All right, we're going to put those dumbbells down and we're going to come into our second round of that low impact, high intensity cardio. We're going to ground our right leg with a little bend in the leg, step back with the left toes. We're going to lift the arms. We're going to draw the knee in, step the toes back. Draw the knee in, step the toes back. If you have a chair, you can do this with your hands on the chair to provide more stability. But if your balance is good, I want you to really squeeze into that bun on the supporting leg. All right, I'm going to get our timer started. Your right leg is bent, step back with the left, and then we're going to drive the knee up as the palms come down. So your gaze is forward, really squeezing the right bum here, and working into my core. Okay, we're going to switch it out. Left leg is grounded. Step back with the right toes. Lift the hands and drive the knee up. So take a peek down and make sure that your left knee isn't jutting out over your left toes. We don't want that. That's not good for us. That hurts our knee. When we do it this way, we're really, really firing up the booty on the left, especially that quadricep and the hamstring. Okay, this is our last round of cardio moves in this circuit, so let's make it our best. Step back with the left toes, lift the hands so the biceps come in line with the ears. And if you want to make it a little faster, you can make it a little faster. So think about your chest lifting up towards the ceiling. All right, switch it out. Left leg is bent. Step the right toes back. Bring those palms up. And then we're gonna press. So pressing and pushing. Press with the palms, push with the knee. Find that balance. Again, palms can be on a chair and the knee can drive. All right, we're going to move into our final set of dumbbell moves. Go ahead and pick up those dumbbells. First move, we're gonna come into that split stance that we were just in. So a hip hinge, chest is leading forward, and we're gonna fly the dumbbells like this. Then we're gonna come up to stand. We're gonna hold the left arm steady while we lift the right arm in a front raise, and then we're gonna switch it out. And we're gonna rotate through 8 rounds total, okay? So the last 4 minutes of our workout here, getting that timer going. So we're gonna come into that split stance. Right foot is flat, left toes on the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then bring the dumbbells back together out in front of you. And don't let the dumbbells crash together. Notice that additional squeeze in your chest muscles as you prevent the dumbbells from slamming into each other. Okay, so my left arm is gonna be out in front. I'm gonna bring the palm of my right hand to face my thigh, and I'm gonna lift and lower with the right hand. So at any time, you can lower the left arm. You don't have to keep it at chest height. Might help to bend a little bit into the elbow. Inhaling as you lower, and exhaling as you lift. So the shoulder blades should be hugging together. Okay, coming back into the fly. The left leg is bent, hinge at the hips. So what that means is stick your booty back like you're closing the car door. I am getting super sweaty. And I want you to think about that spot between your shoulder blades as where this move is starting. Gaze towards the horizon, right? So slightly, so out in front of you and a little bit down. Okay, so this time, my right arm is gonna stay out, and I'm gonna lift and lower the left. Drop the shoulders back and down into their sockets. And remember, you can lower that right arm at any time if you need to. And then when it feels ready, just bring it right back up. Okay, do those flies again. Right knee is bent. Left toe step back a bit. Hinge at the hips. So draw your shoulders down away from your ears. Working into our upper back here and into our chest as well. So hug your buns in. Find that slight tuck in your tailbone. Okay. We're back to those front raises. I'm going to start out just with my left palm at my hip, and I'm only going to raise the right side. Shoulders down and back into their sockets. All right, now I'm going to add the hold on the left. Gave that arm a rest, feeling a little bit better. This is hard, okay? This is really hard. This is not easy. You are doing the thing, and it is hard. Remember, you take a break whenever you need, and you jump back in. And then one day, you won't need a break. Whoo, shake those arms out. Last round of those flies. Grounding the left, taking that step back with the right. Tuck the tailbone. Come into those reverse flies. Hello, Fiona. Make sure that your front left knee isn't pointing out over your toes. All right, we have one front raise left, so it's that left arm front raise. So you can start with the right palm at your hip, or you can start with the right arm up. Make sure you have that slight bend in your knees. Ready position. Pulling that belly button back in and up. Doing your best to keep those shoulders down and back into their sockets. This is our last move, friends. Last 10 seconds here. Let's go, you've got this. Woo! All right, put the dumbbells down. We're gonna shake it out. Woo, give those arms a little shake, 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 shake. Cross the body, open up. Thank you for working out with me. I'd love to know where you're working out from. If you want to drop me a message in the comments below. Until the next time we see each other, keep moving, find some movement that you enjoy and continue to do it daily. Make sure that you're drinking water, make sure that you're making healthy food choices, healthy life choices, and meet me back here next week for another workout. See you soon.